Alright, take a breath. We're going to keep going, slowly, the way wisdom is meant to be passed, like a long walk with someone who cares about you enough not to rush. Let me tell you something I wish someone had told me earlier. Most people don't need more advice. They need permission. Permission to stop pretending. Permission to change direction. Permission to choose a life that actually feels like theirs. So let me give you that permission right now. You are allowed to stop chasing what doesn't fulfill you. Tell me, how many times have you stayed somewhere just because leaving would disappoint people? A job, a relationship, a version of yourself. Disappointment fades. Regret doesn't. Another question, and this one goes deep. Do you know the difference between loneliness and solitude? Loneliness is feeling unseen. Solitude is choosing yourself. Most people are surrounded by noise but starving for connection. They laugh, they talk, they socialize, but no one really knows them. Tell me, when was the last time you had a conversation that changed you? Not entertained you. Changed you. That's why talks like this matter. They interrupt autopilot. Let me talk to you about autopilot for a moment. Autopilot is dangerous. It convinces you that this is just how life is. Same routine. Same stress. Same excuses. But life doesn't change because of intention. It changes because of interruption. This, right now, is an interruption. So let me ask you something important. If nothing changes, are you okay with where this leads? Be honest. Lying here doesn't help you. Another truth I learned the hard way. You don't become exhausted from doing too much. You become exhausted from doing what doesn't align with you. Your body keeps score. Your mind sends signals. Your emotions speak in discomfort. Tell me, what is your body trying to tell you that you keep ignoring? Burnout isn't weakness. It's information. Listen to it before it turns into something louder. Let me ask you something about identity again. So many people introduce themselves by what they do. Their job. Their role. Their productivity. But what happens when that's taken away? Who are you without achievement? If that question scares you, it's because you've tied your worth to output instead of being. You are valuable even when you're resting. Even when you're unsure. Even when you're starting over. Let that sink in. Another personal question. How often do you judge yourself more harshly than you would someone you love? You forgive others. You explain their mistakes. But with yourself, you keep score. That voice in your head that says you should be further by now, whose voice is that really? And why are you still listening to it? Self-compassion is not laziness. It's fuel for sustainable growth. Let me talk about growth for a moment. Growth isn't glamorous. It's repetitive. It's boring. It's choosing the same good habit again and again when no one is cheering. People want transformation without discomfort. It doesn't work that way. Tell me, are you willing to be uncomfortable long enough to change? Because staying the same is uncomfortable too. You just got used to it. Another truth. You don't rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Your environment shapes you more than motivation ever will. Look around your life. What supports the person you want to become? What pulls you back into old patterns? Change your environment, and change becomes easier. Now let me talk about something heavy but important. Death. Not in a scary way, in a clarifying way. Knowing life ends is what makes it meaningful. If you truly understood how limited your days are, you wouldn't waste energy on petty arguments, meaningless comparisons, or relationships that drain your soul. You'd speak more honestly, love more openly, forgive faster. So let me ask you, what are you holding onto that won't matter in the end? Let it go. Another personal question. What memory still makes you cringe when you think about it? That moment you wish you could redo? You're not alone. We all have them. But here's the truth, you are not that moment. You are what you learned from it. Stop punishing yourself for past versions of you that didn't know better. Growth requires grace. Let me talk to you about fear one more time. Fear has a clever trick. It disguises itself as logic. It's not the right time. I need more information. I'll wait until I'm ready. But underneath all of that, it's fear of being seen trying. Tell me, what would happen if you allowed yourself to be a beginner? Beginners are brave. Beginners risk embarrassment. Beginners grow. Experts don't grow. They maintain. Be willing to start messy. Another truth people don't talk about. Your friends will change when you change. Some will cheer. Some will drift. Some will resent you. That's not your fault. Growth threatens people who are committed to staying the same. Choose growth anyway. Let me ask you something about boundaries again. Every yes you give costs you something. Time, energy, focus. If you say yes to everything, you're saying no to yourself. Tell me, where do you need to say no more often? Saying no isn't rude. It's responsible. Now let me slow down and speak gently. You are allowed to rest without earning it. You are allowed to enjoy life without proving anything. You are allowed to exist without constantly improving. Growth matters, but so does joy. Tell me, what brings you joy that you've been neglecting? Bring it back. Life isn't just about becoming. It's about experiencing. Another personal question. Who believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself? Have you thanked them? Gratitude deepens connection. Don't assume people know how much they matter to you. Say it while you can. Let me talk about legacy now, not money, not fame. Legacy is the emotional footprint you leave behind. People won't remember everything you said, but they will remember how safe they felt with you. How respected. How encouraged. Tell me, how do people feel after spending time with you? That's your legacy in motion. Another truth. You don't need to have a big impact to have a meaningful one. Sometimes changing one life, including your own, is enough. Let me ask you something very honest. If you had to describe your life in one sentence right now, what would it be? Does that sentence feel true to who you want to be? If not, you still have the power to edit it. Let me say something clearly. You are not late. You are not broken. You are not running out of chances. You are learning. And learning takes time, mistakes, and patience. Be patient with yourself. One last set of questions. These are for reflection, not answers. What are you avoiding because it requires courage? What are you chasing because it gives validation? What are you ready to release because it no longer fits? Sit with those. And remember this above all else. Your life doesn't need to be impressive. It needs to be honest. If you live honestly, aligned with your values, respectful of your limits, open with your love, you will look back without regret. I'm proud of you for staying present through this. That tells me you care about your life deeply. Now go, live in a way that doesn't require pretending. And when you need this reminder again, come back. I'll be right here, speaking to you like someone who truly wants you to be okay.